All right, man, let's get it.
Okay, let's get it.
Welcome to Conversations Live. For more than a decade, we've brought you the best in books, entertainment, celebrity interviews, and current events. When the movers and shakers of the world have something to say to you, they say it to us first. Here's your host, Cyrus Webb.
And welcome back, everyone, to Conversations Live. I'm your host, Cyrus Webb. Glad you all could join us once again. But for our radio audience here in Mississippi at WYAD 94.1 FM and WYADonline.com, we're glad that you all could be with us. Also, tuning in through our friends at iHeartRadio and Amazon Music Podcast. We're glad you all could be with us as well. We're so excited to welcome recording artist LeVelle to our program today. LeVelle's having a pretty big 2022. He released his brand new project called My Journey Continues. We're going to talk to him about that. But also what it's been like for him to produce music that men and women both love, and definitely is getting a lot of buzz around the country and the world. If you guys are not staying connected with LeVelle, we'll let you guys know how to find him. But LeVelle, thank you so much for the time, man. Really appreciate it.
Hey, thank you guys for having me.
Well, let's start with the name of the project because it seems to be so appropriate. My Journey Continues. I want to ask you, LeVelle, what has it been like for you to reflect on this journey, and what has led you to where you are now in 2022?
Well, going through what we're going through as a people, just dealing with COVID and tough times and situations of life, it's a journey. So for me, it's been a good thing, but, it gave me time to reflect on real life issues and to put a great project together.
And it really is a great project, and it's a project that is centered around something that people have gotten to know you for, LeVelle, and that is love. Of course, everyone loves the single Fell in Love featuring Anthony Hamilton. The single I was just sharing with you before we went on here, the single that's getting a lot of attention here in Mississippi is Don't Play With Love. Did you always know that when it came to music that love was going to kind of be the centerpiece for you?
Pretty much. That's really why I got into it, just to get back to respecting each other, respecting our ladies, respecting ourselves as a man. I just wanted to be that voice of trying to bring back passionate music that the whole family can listen to, and just to spread love. I think the world we just need love, and so many different genres of music. I just wanted to be a part of connecting the dots with people again, just loving on each other.
You've definitely been able to do that. And I think, too, especially with going back to the single, like I mentioned, that we've been spotlighting here, LeVelle, Don't Play With Love, it's a really interesting message in that song. For one, of course, is the consequences of us guys not treating the lady right, but also reminding us guys, look, we have to take responsibility for what we've done to women. I mean, that's a pretty big message, LeVelle. So what has that been like to be a part of that conversation in music to really show, what, and love really is a two-way street. We can't just put everything on the woman. We have to be able to do our part too.
Well, I mean, for me, it goes back to what you just said, being held accountable for the things that we do as men and the things that we do, happy, unhappy, to hurt our ladies. And so many times I hear guys and different people speak on, it's tough to have a real relationship in this day and time because the ladies feel like they're men. And it's not that. It's just that the lady takes so much. And as a man, we have to understand that there is just some independent ladies out there that's willing to get it with or without you. And if we could get back to respecting our ladies and showing them and treating them like the queens that they are, we could turn even relationships around.
Yeah. Such a great point. You mentioned, of course, the challenges we've all been through the past couple of years, and then namely with the pandemic and everything else that's been going on. It really has people anxious and kind of filled with anxiety. Music is always, I think, that release for a lot of people, allows them to be able to kind of unwind. What has it been like for you to be a part of that for people, LeVelle, to be a part of their return to normancy, for one thing, being able to go out there and see artists again, but also to be able to turn on music that they can relate to and vibe with?
Well, I mean, it goes back to, like you said, the pandemic. You find out your true colors at home, you and your significant other or just yourself. You find yourself spending a lot of self-time. And, you discover that there's things that you want to change for the better. And then going back to being out in the public and communicating and touching and seeing each other, being with the people, it's been a great thing just to get back community. And I think for me, everything we've been through, it's just a beautiful thing to get back and just show love to each other. And as an artist, it make you appreciate what you do have as an artist, and it make you go even harder to make the people that make you who you are, give them back love, So it's definitely, I call it a time check for yourself as well. But just to be back out there showing love and giving on love that the people are coming out supporting you. For me, I even got a motto this year, being back out on the road. I want to go in every city a day before and just hang out with that community, hang out, and so people get to know who you are as a person. Because at the end of the day, being an artist, you're still human, but
right.
I believe in getting back to the people that's giving in to you.
Yeah, such a great point and such a great thing. I'm sure that your fans appreciate. I want to say for those who are just tuning in, is on the radio side or online, you're listening to Conversations Live. We're excited to welcome recording artist LeVelle to our program today. We're talking with him not only about his musical journey, but also the album called My Journey Continues. It's out now through our friends at Amazon.com or your favorite local retailer. Of course, we will remind you how you can be able to go to your favorite digital platform and to be able to get it for yourself, too, and stay connected with LeVelle. I want to mention, I mentioned the other single that's been getting a lot of attention, LeVelle, and that is featuring Anthony Hamilton with Fell in Love. I mean, as someone who's a lover of music yourself, what was it like for you to be able to make music with someone like Anthony Hamilton?
Man, it was amazing. Anthony Hamilton is an amazing brother. And when he heard the song, it was almost like a no-brainer for him because, that's what he pushed, love and getting back to just treating our ladies right.
Right.
So for me to be on that path that he sings about, it was a beautiful journey. I've learned so much from him and just how he operates, how he moves, and, we became like brothers, like friends. So we have a relationship outside of just the record, And then, me having a little background, 2019, I toured with Uncle Charlie, being the background singer, lead singer. I've been blessed just to be around great people like that. But just being with Anthony Hamilton, it was an amazing feeling, it's just, and he's an amazing guy, so a lot of fun.
Yeah. You're one of those people, LeVelle, you have gone from just being someone who listens to the radio to now being played, as I mentioned earlier, around the world on the radio. Has that sunk in for you yet, that you have become like the people that you grew up listening to?
Yeah, it's still overwhelming, because I grew up listening to Charlie Wilson and the Johnny Gills and the OJs and Frankie Beverly and the Isley Brothers. So, like I said, I've just been blessed to be on stage with those guys. And it's just one of those things that I'm still like a kid in a candy store when we get around because, these guys are legends. And it's definitely a blessing just to be amongst the guys that you looked up to and to see them still pushing and making great music for the world as well. And for me, that's where I like being around those guys because the thing of nothing else that people don't get is their longevity of being in the music business.
Yeah. It is definitely a blessing, man, and you are definitely being able to make a lot of people happy through the music you've been able to create, and I would say, too, by inspiring other people because they look at you and realize what's still possible for sure. So I want to ask you, I can't let you go without asking about what's to come. I mean, what should our audience be on the lookout for? I know the new project is out now, My Journey Continues. What about performances? What should they be looking out for?
We are actually getting ready for a couple tours. Be coming to a city near you soon, and hopefully we could get together. I'd love to come to where you guys are. Memphis Jackson, I would love to come and perform for you guys and share love, so hopefully we can work that out where I get there. So we got a lot of things coming up. The music is doing well. The people are taking to it, and, I'm getting a lot of good feedback. So it's just pushing forward to continue guys great music.
Yeah. There you go. Well, you definitely are doing that. Again, everyone, recording artist LeVelle has been our guest. Make sure you guys go and get the new project, My Journey Continues. Make sure outside of this radio station, make sure you guys are requesting the music, sharing it with your friends. And LeVelle, how can our audience stay connected with you, man?
Man, everything is LeVelle BKC. That's LeVelle. The letter B as a boy, K as a cat. K as in kite, C as in cat. So everything is just LeVelle BKC. You guys, send me a friend request, follow me, send me a message. I'll hit you guys right back. I love interacting with fans, loved ones, friends, and, you guys stay in touch with me so you can know what's coming up and when I'm coming to your city.
There you go. All right, and we'll make sure that we link that up for our audience. LeVelle, thank you so much for taking out the time, man. Really appreciate it, and looking forward to having you back on the program again.
Hey, thank you so much for taking time out and having me. I can't wait to get there and perform for you guys.
All right, I know Mississippi's looking forward to that, and we thank you, our audience, for tuning in to another great segment of Conversations Live. I want to thank, of course, our good friend Raphael for setting up this chat with us for today with 2 R's, and we thank all of you for being with us on our program. Until next time, I'm your host, Cyrus Webb, saying, as always, enjoy your day, enjoy your life, enjoy your world. Thank you all for choosing Conversations Live. Now let's go make today amazing. Take care.